Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Epicurus. Imagine you finally buy it, the luxury car, the designer watch, or that house you've been eyeing for years. You feel an instant rush of euphoria. You've made it. But let me ask you a brutally honest question. How long does that feeling actually last? A week? A month? Before you know it, the excitement fades, and you're already looking at the next upgrade. We are trapped in a relentless loop of chasing the next big thing, convinced that true happiness is just one more purchase away. But what if I told you that most of what we call wealth today is actually just a hallucination? Over 350 years ago, a radical philosopher named Baruch Spinoza figured out exactly why our modern obsession with greed is making us miserable. He realized that we aren't actually chasing substance, we are chasing shadows. In the 21st century, greed has been rebranded. We call it hustle culture, financial freedom, or building an empire. We are told that more is always better. More money, more status, more followers. But notice how the finish line keeps moving. The moment you hit your financial goal, your expectations instantly reset. This is what psychologists call the hedonic treadmill. We consume things, not because we need them, but because of what we think they say about us. We buy the shadow of success, rather than success itself. We sacrifice our time, our health, and our relationships to accumulate numbers in a bank account, living under the illusion that these numbers will somehow protect us from the inherent fragility of life. Spinoza saw this exact pattern happening during the Dutch Golden Age, a time of sudden, massive commercial wealth, and he warned that this path leads straight to emotional bankruptcy. Spinoza argued that human beings suffer because we seek happiness in external things that we cannot truly control. Wealth can be lost in a market crash. Reputation can vanish with one bad tweet. When we tie our self-worth to these fleeting things, our peace of mind is constantly held hostage by the outside world. Spinoza wrote that riches, fame, and sensual pleasure are not inherently evil. The problem is that we treat them as the ultimate goal, rather than just temporary tools. To Spinoza, God and nature are the exact same thing. Everything is interconnected. Therefore, true wealth isn't about ownership, it's about understanding. The highest good is the knowledge of the union which the mind has with the whole of nature. When you understand how the world works and accept your place within it, you develop what Spinoza called a state of blessedness, a deep, unshakable internal joy. True substance isn't what you have in your garage. It is the clarity, emotional resilience, and freedom you have in your mind. So how do we apply this to our chaotic modern lives? It starts with shifting our focus from passive consumption to active internal growth. The next time you feel the urge to buy something just to keep up appearances, pause. Ask yourself, am I chasing the substance of joy, or am I just trying to buy a shadow to impress people I don't even like? True freedom is needing less validation from the outside world because you are already grounded on the inside. When you cultivate your mind, nurture deep relationships, and appreciate the present moment, you stop being a slave to your desires. You become the master of them. Stop chasing the illusion. Start investing in the substance of who you are. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into philosophy and modern life. Drop a comment below. What is the biggest illusion of wealth that you are trying to let go of today? Thank you for watching, and as always, keep thinking clearly.